70 wins and counting as head coach of the worthy Wildcats. We were halfway through another winning season that promised to last all the way to the state championship. That night brought another victory, 28-7 against the Central Chargers. At halftime, they escorted Diane Riggle out onto the field, the only girl ever in the history of Worthy to go on to become Miss Georgia. Though that had been 5 years ago, people never got tired of it, still proud even though she didn't even place in Miss America. They kept up the billboard on the road that led out to the lake, a gigantic Diane Riggle looking down on us as we drove by, wearing her Miss Georgia crown, her face growing more and more bleached by the sun with each passing year. "We growin' pretty and worthy," the boys said that night, elbowing one another and gesturing from Diane to us on the sidelines, where we were holding our pom-poms and waiting patiently for Diane to get off the field so we could get back on it. We thought she'd looked like she'd gained weight. After the game, we had a party to get to, so we all went to Mary Claire's to get ready. Her mom was out with that weird girl, taking on a cause like Mary Claire's mom was always doing. "What can I say?" MC said, pulling the curling iron from her long hair to reveal a flawless blonde loop-de-loop. "She's already created the perfect daughter, so she needs a new project?" MC rolled her eyes and laughed. "And this one is definitely a fixer-upper." We laughed along with her, but we heard the note of hurt in her voice. Her mom had missed the game to take the strange girl. We called her the runaway because of how Mary Claire's mom got mixed up with her, shopping and making. Not one to dwell on depressing topics, Mary Claire cranked up Style by T-Swift, and we all joined in, singing at the top of our lungs and laughing at Bryn's earnest attempt to sound like the singer. Bryn couldn't carry a tune in a bucket, but she thought she could. Though Carrie went along with everything that night, she was kind of quiet, like she had something on her mind, something she wouldn't talk about no matter how much we tried to get it out of her. Her cheers had been flat in the second half, her jumps lacking any spring, her voice not nearly as peppy as it normally was. Whatever she had on her mind, we had a feeling it was good stuff, stuff we planned to get out of her. But there was time for that, we believed. We'd talked Carrie into being DD, even though she only had her permit. "You'll be with 2 other licensed drivers," Mary Claire assured her. "It'll be fine." And because Carrie was a sophomore and just honored to be part of the night, part of our group, of course she said sure, yeah, she'd do it. But Carrie was nervous about it, and she wished Leah hadn't bailed on us to do whatever it was Bryn had put her up to. Leah would have made a better DD. She was so conscientious, so certain, so good. We all felt Leah's absence that night, in one way or another. But when Bryn said she had something more important to do, we didn't argue. And so we got ready for the party without Leah. We curled our hair and did one another's makeup and took 10 times longer to do everything because we had to stop and dance like every 5 seconds. We danced to Luke Bryan and Taylor Swift and Beyoncé and once even Hank Williams Jr. And, of course, Mary Claire had to play Can't Touch This by MC Hammer because MC Hammer was her dad's nickname for her. When her dad heard it, he came busting into the room for wherever he'd been keeping himself and did some dance that we guessed was from the 80s. We laughed our asses off, and MC about died of embarrassment. But we assured her that our dads were just as embarrassing. Her dad saw the beer cans but didn't say anything because MC promised him we had a DD and it would all be fine. "I thought we were busted for sure," said Bryn after he left. "My dad's cool about that stuff," said Mary Claire. "Now my mom, on the other hand, she